Hi boys and girls, this video is going to explain your answers to your review sheet for today. So let's see how you did. First I'm going to open your review sheet, which is lesson 6 problem set. Remember we were working on tennis balls, so let's go ahead. Number 1, Rick puts 15 tennis balls into cans. Each can holds 3 balls. Circle balls of 3 to show the balls in each can. So the very first thing I know that I need to do, friends, is I need to circle groups of 3 to show the balls in each can. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Rick needs 5 cans. So I know there are 5 groups of 3 equals 15 tennis balls. I also know the division problem is backwards multiplication, which is 15 tennis balls divided into groups of 3 equals 5 cans of tennis balls. Okay, if you need to pause the video right now to go back to your answers on Kami, this would be a great time. Okay, boys and girls, number 2. Rick uses 15 balls to make 5 equal groups. Draw to show how many tennis balls are in each group. I'm going to go ahead and draw an array. I know there are 5 groups with 3 in each group. So 5 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to put 3 in each group. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. If you need to draw lines between your rows to keep them straight, that might be a good idea. Okay, so it says there are blank tennis balls in each group. There are 3 tennis balls in each group. 5 times blank equals 15. 5 groups of 3 in each group equal 15 tennis balls. 15 tennis balls divided by 5 groups equals 3 in each group. Remember how we talked about the 3 parts to our equations. The first part is how many groups, the second part is how many in each group, and the third part is the total. If you need to pause the video right now to go back and look at your problem number 2, this would be a good time. Number 3, use an array to model problem 1. Well, we actually already did an array. We did an array up here. Okay, I'm going to bring the array down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to put 3 in each group. Okay. Now it says blank times 3 equals 15. So remember the first factor is missing. That's the number of groups. I know that there are 5 groups. So 5 groups of 3 equals 15. 15 tennis balls divided by 3 in each group equals 5 groups. The number in the blank represents, so remember the blank is where the 5 is. What does the 5 represent? The 5 is the first factor, so that represents the number of groups. Number of groups. Okay, let's go to the next one. Now they took the second factor away, so 5 times blank equals 15. 5 times 3 equals 15. 15 divided by 5 equals 3. What does the 3 represent in this equation? It represents how many in each group. Okay, boys and girls, take the time right now to go back to problem number 3 and fix it if you need to, or double check your answer. Okay, number 4. Dina makes 21 jars of tomato sauce. She puts 7 jars in each box to sell at the market. How many boxes does Dina need? Okay, I know that there is a total of 21. I know she puts 7 jars in each box. So that means that's a group of 7. how many boxes does Dina need? So I don't know how many boxes or how many groups we have. So I am going to skip count by sevens until I get to 21. So 7, 14, 21. Boys and girls, how many groups did I come up with? 3. 21 jars of tomato sauce divided into groups of 7 equals 3 groups. So 21 divided by 7 equals 3, and 3 times 7 equals 21. What is the meaning of the unknown factor and quotient? Remember, this is the quotient and the unknown factor. I know, since it's the first factor that's missing, it's the number of groups. Okay, again, pause here to go check your answer. Number 5, the teacher gives the equation 4 times blank equals 12. Charlie finds the answer by writing and solving 12 divided by 4 equals blank. Explain why Charlie's method works. So this is really just going to be in a sentence. I'm just explaining why it works. So the reason it works, boys and girls, is Charlie's, and I want a complete sentence, method works because division is backwards multiplication. Please write a complete sentence like me. Do not start your sentence with because. If this is a time that you need to pause and go back and rewrite your sentence or to make it a complete sentence, please do that now. Okay, boys and girls, last question. The blanks in problem 5 represent the size of groups. Draw an array to represent the equation. So blank times blank equals blank. It says the problem number 5 represents the size of groups. So we do not know this one right here. Okay? We do know that there are 4 groups, and we do know there is a total of 12. So it says it wants me to draw an array. I don't have a choice. So I'm going to make 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 groups. But I need to have a total of 12 X's. I'm going to have to make another group of 4 because I don't know how many are in each group. So let's do another group of 4. Okay, now I'm at 8. Still don't have enough. Let's do another group of 4. Now I'm at 12. I have enough. Boys and girls, how many ended up in each group? 3 ended up in each group. The missing factor was how many in each group. Okay, once again, go ahead and double check your answers in Google Classroom. Please make sure that anything that was not correct is corrected and make sure it's turned back into me.